So the first thing we're going to look at is percent. And so we ask ourselves, well, what is a percent? And first we're going to go back to the fact that often in mathematics we compare quantities, or we can even compare numbers. So a comparison of one number to another is a ratio. And we're going to talk a little bit more about this later. But a proportion is a statement that two ratios are equal. Percent means that the number of parts per 100. So it is always a ratio involving 100. So 27% means 27 per 100. So as soon as I see the percent sign, I know it's out of 100, and whatever percent I have represents the parts per 100. So 27% is 27 per 100, or 27 compared to 100. So looking at some examples, 49% is the same as 49 out of 100, or 49 per 100. 25% is 25 per 100, but a ratio is like a fraction. It's written as 25 over 100, so we always want to reduce these ratios, comparisons, or percents into lowest terms. So 25 in this case goes both equally into the top, the numerator, and the bottom, the denominator. So 25 divided by 25 gives me 1, and 100 divided by 25 gives me 4. So 25% in lowest terms is 1/4. 17% is 17 per 100, or 17 over 100, and there's nothing that divides evenly into 17 and 100, so this is already in lowest terms. 0.01% would be 0.01 per 100. Now, often in mathematics, we really don't like to mix decimals with fractions, so it's a little bit awkward to have the 0.1 on top. I know that it's fairly easy to move decimals if I multiply by power of 10. So I'm going to multiply by 10 to move the decimal. So to maintain the equality of this ratio and not change what it's worth, I have to multiply both the top and the bottom by 10. So 0.1, the decimal moves one place and it becomes 1 when I multiply by 10. 100, the decimal moves one place and I need to add another 0, so it becomes 1,000 when I multiply by 10. So 0.01% is 1 per 1,000. And finally, if I look at 101%, so I have 101 over 100. Now, in this case, I have an improper fraction because the top numerator is bigger than the bottom denominator. So I'm going to write this as a mixed number, because what it is I have a whole. I have 100 over 100 with 1 left over. So it's 1 whole and 1 per 100.